What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gentry and Sons, and welcome to another video. So, guys, here we go. You guys have all been wondering, what's going on? What are you doing? And I've been kind of just holding back because plans have changed so much, and I've had to adjust, adapt, change, just make a lot of crazy big decisions this year. You guys know this last year has been just crazy for me. A lot of life changes, a lot of business changes. The economy has affected trucking. I've been saying that's going to happen for probably, a good year before it even happened. And that's why I didn't go out and buy a bunch of new equipment, new trucks and all that. Especially when trucks were way high. I mean, if you guys remember, we've done so many videos talking about how just equipment was so crazy high. You couldn't buy nothing. I mean, used Peterbilts were selling for $150,000 to $200,000, and there's just no way the trucking market could stay that way, and I knew it couldn't. And honestly, if I was smart, I would have sold out then and rebought all right now. Because, I mean, gliders right now are... I looked at a 2018 Freightliner Coronado yesterday. Guy wanted $27,000 for it. All right. 2 years ago, not even 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, that truck would have sold for $200,000. And it's just insane to think of how much trucks have come down. Everybody's trying to sell everything. Everybody's upside down in payments. I mean, just a lot of people are in a lot of situations that aren't good. The trucking industry is literally taking a nosedive right now. And it's scary. And I decided... there's been many days where I just about shut my trucking company down. I was at the point of shutting it down, starting over, and just running one or two trucks, just running Rooster, running Oversize, and going to sell everything else. But the market's so bad right now, I wouldn't sell my trucks in this market. So I just didn't know where to go or what to do. The facility we were at we outgrew that place from day one, and it just wasn't big enough. And then we started sharing the facility, so I couldn't do YouTube. Just didn't have no room. I just couldn't do nothing. So an opportunity come up. It was either shut down and, let go of all my employees that I love. That's been with me since, for 10 years. All my employees that I have right now are people that's been with me from literally day one. Family. And I just couldn't fathom letting them go and... them having to start over in this crazy economy as well, and I just didn't want to fail. I didn't want to give up. So this opportunity come up to where we got this big, gigantic, huge facility, right? And we were able to come in here. We come in and we had a meeting. A friend of mine, he's in kind of the same situation. He was at the point where he had to shut everything down. It's just way too expensive to run his trucking company with insurance and truck payments and all that good stuff, or make some big changes. So we're both in the same situation, same boat. I love trucking. I wanted to grow. I wanted to build something amazing. And he's got this huge sod farm. He farms. He does all that stuff. So he don't have time to come down here and run a trucking company. And plus he lives 2 hours from here, which we're getting ready to go over there today and hang out at his farm and pick up some trucks. So we come in, we had a meeting, me, him, and Dad, and sit down. So we teamed up on a bunch of stuff. I still have Gentry and Sons, and he still has his trucking company. But we have teamed up on a lot of stuff, doing a lot of business together. Teamed up on a bunch of trucks and trailers and loads, and taking on some new contracts, taking on new drivers. One thing we took on when we took this place is, we got a lot of really good employees out of it. So we combined our employees with his employees, and it's been a growing. I mean, it's definitely had its growing pains, figuring stuff out, everybody getting used to each other. So that's why I haven't done any videos yet on explaining, what we're doing, how we're doing it, all that good stuff. Yeah, we took on a whole other trucking company, and we are running Gentry and Sons and combining companies and teaming up on a bunch of stuff. And I was a little nervous at first because, some partnerships don't work out. And we done it in a way where it was a handshake deal. Hey, let's do this together. If it works, it works. If it don't, we shake hands and we walk away. And you know what? it's probably the best handshake that I've ever made in my life, because Brad is a good, honest, hard-working guy. He's been through cancer. He's got a good family. They farm. They work hard. He's like me. He works 7 days a week. He's on the phone all day long. I mean, I've never met anybody that works as much as I do and just goes and goes and goes and goes. And Brad does, I mean, I really look up to him. He's a good guy, and I'm looking forward to learning from him. I've already learned a lot of stuff, because he has got, like when I tell you guys he's got a huge sod business, guys, this thing is massive. It does a lot of money. He does a lot of stuff with banks. Like all the things that I was missing in business, I have been able to come in and start learning from him. And, you know, like I just listen to him and watch him do business and stuff like that. And I'll tell you, it's made me grow. It's made me completely change how I do things. It's really made me way more professional. It's made me go from just a mom and pop trucking company to doing things, you know, a different way. And I'm learning to let go of things that I should let go of, that I shouldn't be doing, you know, as somebody wanting to grow and be in a big business. As far as equipment, things like that, I've let go of certain things that I would have never let go of. Things that I just kept that I didn't need. You know, I've decided to sell and move forward and take that capital and put it where it belongs. I mean, there's been a lot of things that I've learned from this situation. And if it ended tomorrow, I will tell you this, it's definitely been a good opportunity, but we plan on taking this thing and taking it to the moon, and I'm really excited for it. It's been a good thing so far, and it is tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough right now growing a company the size we need to with the way the economy is. Loads are just, I mean, it's crazy. Like right here, guys, let me see if I can find a load. All right, so this is what we're dealing with in the trucking industry, which you guys know I don't deal with a lot of brokers and things like that just because of this right here. So Jackson, Tennessee to Webster, Michigan. Guys, that's probably 684 miles, 20,000 pounds for $1,000. I mean, I don't even think that's $1.50 a mile. Look at this, 593 miles for $800. I mean, it's sickening. That is absolutely sickening. And to go from Crossville, so I'd have to deadhead 99 miles over there, and then once I delivered, I have to deadhead to where I'm going to reload 87 miles. I mean, you're paying to haul the freight, and that's where a lot of people are at right now. They're paying to haul freight for all these companies. So what I've been battling is getting some direct customers for like a big fleet. So like now we're not just running, you know, 10 trucks. Now we're running 20 trucks or 25 trucks. It depends on how far we want to go with it. We do plan on selling some stuff, consolidating, and getting rid of things we don't need. Like I said, the bigger, newer trucks, and just sticking with all the gliders. Between me and him, we probably got 20 gliders. And that's our goal, is to run all gliders. We're getting into heavy haul. I've taken Gentry and Sons and just made it a, you know, just a specialty company. All we're doing is big stuff, boats, heavy haul, things like that. So Gentry and Sons, I'm really focusing on the heavy haul, getting the really, you know, the big stuff. My drivers are more heavy haul kind of guys or specialty kind of guys. And then on this side, we're bringing in reefers and dry boxes. We're combining all my reefers with their reefers, and so far it's worked out great. We've actually got an offer right now for a dedicated contract to where we're pulling both ways. It's consistent miles. It's good money. It's, you know, $250 a running mile or better, hopefully, is what we're focused on. And that's our goal, is to get $250 to $275 both ways. Getting $3 right now is just near impossible, even with specialty stuff. But my goal is to get $250 to $275 consistently, all the miles that we can get. If I can put 10 reefers on $250 to $275 a mile, one way loaded and deadhead back to reload, dedicated, just all the time. That's how I've been successful. That's how I was successful with the boats. when the boats were really, really good, you know, we maintained $2.50 to $3 a mile both ways, and you get all the miles in the world you want. And that's when I finally started to see my bank account grow and the trucking company grow and be able to do better maintenance, keep better upkeep on the trucks, things like that. So my goal in life right now is to get good dedicated freight, get through this bad economy, and if we survive through the election and the election goes like we need it to, then guys, we should be very, very successful and be able to grow an amazing trucking company. And you know, I don't see a future where me and Brad aren't together. We get along really good. We understand business. If we argue or if we don't see eye to eye on something, we walk away and we come back. So I really do see a good thing here, and I think you guys will see the same thing when you guys meet him today on this video. And I'm not going over there to shoot a video, but I will film some stuff, and we're going to have a good day. We're taking the manual RG in. We just got done redoing that trailer. This will be the first trip on it, and we're going to take it over there and pick up some trucks. You guys will get to meet Brad, and I think you'll like him well enough. I just really feel like he should start a YouTube channel. He does some crazy things just like I do, and he has got a personality like no other. He is a funny guy. He's cool, down to earth, and loves people, loves helping people. You guys are about to meet my older twin. So guys, we're going to get ready to go. Johnny's going to ride with me today, so let's go. I got 2 day cabs I can go pick up. If everything works out, we're going to load them up on this RGN and bring them back. Guess I better take all my air stuff with me, just in case I need it. So both these trucks are supposed to run and drive. We're gonna find out. And I'm hoping I get them both on this trailer. If not, I'll at least get one on here. I didn't even think about that. I don't know if I get both of them on here. I might order took that step deck. I don't know. We should be able to get 2 on here. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be close. They are day cabs, so hopefully we can get them both on there. We're gonna go up here and tour his farm and get some trucks. Whew. I got Johnny going with me today. You ready to ride? And Holly, we ain't leaving Holly out. Alright, here we go, guys. We're gonna try out this RGN. Think about it, I don't know if we get 2 trucks on this thing. It's gonna be tough. It is going to be tough. I did bring some ramps just in case. We're gonna try to put one up on that back deck, the back tires, and then on the, yeah, we should be right. So what we're going to get is like them right there. Sure, we get 2 of them on there. All right, guys, we're getting ready to climb Mount Eagle. This is a truck getter right here. Come up this thing loaded. We made it over here. Now this is a farm. 9770 combine sitting there. We got her. See where Holly's at. I gotta get some ramps on this thing. Make my life easier. It's about aggravating unhooking and hooking this thing. Let's see if it'll work. Cause that truck's so tall, it's aggravating sometimes.
It's got 24s on it.
Yeah. And plus it's a tall leaf.
So you just pull that out and that goes out with it.
You gotta pick it up over them hooks and then it'll come right out.
Did we pick it up?
It should come out. You might have to help it a little bit. But
Where did we get under that?
If it won't come out right there on the back, just right there.
Yeah.
See how it's coming up in the front down there,
Yeah.
separating? There's 2 hooks in there. As long as it comes over them hooks, it'll pull right out of there. Sometimes you might have to help it come up just a little bit.
Need a hydraulic.
Yeah. Like long range and stuff. If that truck had ramps on it, it makes it a lot easier too. Somebody said you could switch them over to hydraulic, but I don't know. Your brakes and lights and stuff. Ah, we got it. We're separated, boys. Hit it fast. I said hit it fast. Alright guys, we got 2 of these to take back home with us. Yeah, once we get it on there, we can straighten her up. Alright guys, clearly 2 of them ain't gonna fit on here, so we're gonna just ease forward till it gets on the ramps. Oh yeah, you're good now, come on. Oh. You're on the... You think it'll ride on down? Huh? Come on down, see what happens. You can try. Yeah, ride her on down. Don't be scared. Just stay off the brake. There you go. Park it right there. Or come on forward a little bit. Hit your brake.
Damn, I need that ramp to go down. Hey, throw it in reverse and try to pull that ramp down with it. There you go, one more time. There you go, we're good. Now back on up and I'm gonna chain it. Right there, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on down from there. For the insurance company, he was actually working. He fell down.
Work comp, work comp, work comp.
I should have brought the step deck. I don't know if two of them went on the step deck. Well, it's got a bigger deck on the back.
That other one might drive back. Well, I drove it out here and it didn't. I just said D-rate, but it didn't. It never.
All right, guys. So this is one of our biggest issues right now that we're having. Is I have been so busy dealing with these trucks on the farm because it's regen crap. Like they're always tore up because of the regen. Emission failure. Good. We did force it into a regen and it's showing low soot level, so maybe it's gonna be good to go. Go, boys. Alright, it's running good. I don't think we got any issues right now. I mean, we might later on, but right now I don't think there's not much we can do with it. You can't beat a Volvo. I mean, not with that Series 60 in it. We had a white one, but it had a sleeper on it.
Yeah.
And that's what me and Dad started with. We teamed that thing. It was the most miserable, but it made us more money. That's where we're at today. All right, guys. So this is one of the trucks we're going to take back and redo. And she's going to be coming on the YouTube channel. Got to take that ugly cap off, though. And then that one, we've actually worked on that one before. Yeah.
It runs good. Got a Series 60 in it, but it runs good.
She's just ready for a restoration.
Ready for a restoration. Get her done. Put her out on the big road.
What happened to that?
Yeah, I crashed it one more. We need to tear it down.
Yeah.
Took the dolly out from under it.
Oh, it's got a good bogey underneath the back. Yeah. We need one right now for one of the trailers or the reefer.
I sent a couple guys over here. I got this lift and I got a tractor. Service truck, send something over here and we can tear it down. I love to disassemble it, get everything off of it. It's been wrecked about 4 years.
That's all aluminum too.
Yeah, you tear everything down on it and then I can take a track hole and crush it, haul it off. That's what I need to do with it. This step deck we just hauled hay with. It's It's the frame's rusted out back here in the back.
So it really ain't no road trailer.
Yeah, it don't need to hold water. It's all rusted out in here, so we just haul hay with it around here. This is a good truck.
I love these Macs. You can't beat them.
My best friend owned this truck. He passed away with cancer.
Oh.
Owned the water and sewer business, and his wife was nice enough to sell it to me. And it was really, I'd really like to restore it and repaint it and put it up in the drive and just use it every now and then.
That's the kind of truck you do that with, though.
It's very low geared. It only run about 70 mile an hour, but it'll pull anything. It's really low geared. It's got a small engine in it, but it's an awesome truck.
Oh, you can't beat. I love these. When I pulled in, I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it takes a special kind of driver to drive it.
Yeah.
If you just drive a regular truck and you say you're a truck driver, then you can't drive this truck, because you'll call me and say something's wrong with this truck. You can't drive it. The gear shift pattern on it is completely different than.
Oh yeah.
The pattern's the same, but it's just your RPMs is it's just different. So if you want to learn to be a truck driver now,
drive
this, and then you'll then you can drive about anything. So
man, it's actually in good shape.
Yeah, it ain't got like 80,000 miles on it.
Like if it had a paint job on it, it's like gonna be immaculate.
Yeah, we want to paint it. And
the tanks are nice, the fenders are nice, the hood's nice.
Bill Carter owned this truck. I'd like to.
Even the insides are nice.
Yeah, it's a good type truck. The air conditioner needs to be fixed as good as it can be. And I'd love to repaint it and put the green stripe on it instead of the orange. And
this thing's double framed.
Yeah.
Dang.
And it's got a wet kit too. He hauled equipment. And it had a wet kit. We busted the bottom of it, right off in a ditch one day.
Yeah, there's the lines.
Yeah. And this is hooked to our top trailers.
Yeah.
So
is that what runs the tarps
Yeah.
back and forth? So they're electric. They just
you just put the pigtail into the center of the tarp and hit a button, they raise up. So yeah, I'd love to redo this truck in the winter. Paint it.
This would be a fun project too.
Yeah.
It would be a really fun project.
It used to have aluminum fenders on them. We had to take them off because we kept hitting them.
Yeah.
Just doing what we do. Is just you couldn't, if you was hooked to a van, you couldn't hardly get the fifth wheel pulled out. So
it's cool that you kept it and
it's not for sale. I've had people offer me double what I paid for it.
Oh, I'd say anybody'd want to buy this thing.
It's sentimental. He was one of my good friends. Love his wife and him, and I was able to get it.
Well, that's pretty cool, especially since you had to go through it too. So
yeah, we kind of had the same type cancer, you know. So his came back after a amount of time.
Dang.
Anyway, so that's why you treat
Never know.
good, and you value every day. You know that you're here.
Every day's a blessing.
Every day's a blessing, and you try to get something done every day, because you never know when you're not going to be there.
Yeah, tomorrow might not come. You never know. You might pull out on the road, some crazy guy drunk, and fall over. There's no telling.
Yeah, so you gotta. That's why I work every day.
That's me too. Me too. I mean, we enjoy working though. We enjoy getting to have stuff like this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I want in life.
Yeah.
Exactly what I want in life. So that's why.
Monday through Friday, sometimes it's hard for me to get out here because I'm so busy with the other stuff. But hey, it's here when you get here. So. There's a couple young kids that work here. It's their livelihood, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What they're gonna do.
All right, guys, we got this bad boy chained down. Now we got to get hooked back up. Dang, that's pretty good. this thing out, baby. That's a sweet machine. Golly bum, that's a sweet machine. All right, so we had to change this thing out. I had a leak, and it was getting worse and worse and worse, so we changed it out. New gasket, got it cleaned up, sealed up. Now I've got to clean my wheels up, but we can get back home and be legal. All right, we're getting the heck out of here. Now we got that filled up. Brad got the combine put in. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. I forgot to turn them air brakes on the trailer. Bigger than nothing.
That's 986. You should go up to 1066.
Yeah. like your factory trucks, these new ones, that's how slow they climb these mountains. Even if, like, he's probably empty climbing that slow. I couldn't do that. Hell yeah, man. Like, you slow down for every single hill and have to downshift and they got runoff ramps everywhere. Now, luckily, this truck's got really good gates. Well, they'll get you. That right there, that truck that's blowing that. They will get your butt for doing that. There's a big old nice produce hauler.
Got the chicken lives on there.
Big nice spread axle, stretched out. That's a good looking ride. Well, no, this is the first hill. Well, it's a good climb right here. We're gonna play with this feeder belt. Back to Sweetwater. Well, we've been putting some miles on this old truck. Ever since that new manifold went on, I ain't had the first, not one issue. Injectors and manifold. Probably need to knock on wood.
I'm saying that.